Welcome to Signature Series Pens. This is Peter Rudding. I'm going to give you a few of the steps out of the 62 steps that I take to do a custom, 100% custom-made pen. What you're seeing here on my lathe is a piece of Indian Teak. And it's been shaped, and now it's being rough sanded. And it goes through 5 steps of rough sanding to bring it down to the final shape and size of the pen that's going to fit into this particular one, into a longwood pen. The oil that I use is a 100% natural walnut oil. It's one of the 3 oils in the world that will harden, and so it's a spectacular, clearest hardening oil that there is available in the world, and it penetrates the wood fantastically, and you can see it here just enhancing the stunning grain of this Indian teak. I go through a series of steps now of, once I've got it initially conditioned, I go through 9 more steps of fine-tuned sanding, starting at the 1500 grit level on this micro mesh. This is the equivalent of about 30 micron particles that are on, that's the equivalent of this micro mesh sandpaper. And again, using the natural walnut oil as a lubricant to further drive it into the wood for protection purposes and for doing the final polishing. Like I said, I go through 9 series of grits from 1500 all the way up to 12,000, which is like 1.5 micron grit on the final stage. What you end up with, and what I invite you into, is designing your own pen. I collect hardwoods, exotic hardwoods from around the world. Several of them I've hand carried back from India. Some are from Africa, some are from South America and Latin America. And the combination of pen styles and woods and finishes, I think the last calculation I made was over 200,000 combinations that are possible. This is the final grit that I'm using, the 12,000. And now I go to a Pens Plus, which again is walnut oil-based. And this is what's known as a friction polish. So one of the things that I offer in the 4 finishes is this natural walnut oil-based finish, and I love working with this walnut oil. This particular combination of friction polish also has a natural shellac in it, and so the friction drives the oil into the wood, and the shellac, the heat, it sets it up within a matter of just a few minutes. And you see there, my fingers are dry. The shellac is 100% dry on the outside. They say it takes another 24 hours or so for it to dry completely, but it's 100% dry to the touch. And you're left with a wood finish that some will say is just feels softer and warmer than an acrylic plastic finish. Now I can do that, but this is my most preferred one right here, and it finishes it off, especially with a little wax that comes up. Again, a walnut oil fat wax brings it to a gloss finish that provides a great protection for a pen that you're going to be using and can use on a day-to-day basis. Just beautiful. So I invite you to look at the rest of the website. I encourage you to customize your own pen. That's my specialty. I only do pens that have been commissioned. You get about 6 or 8 choices of different categories and within each of those categories might be anywhere from 2 to 20 different options. So you can truly commission and co-create a pen that is 100% unique. And some of the additional steps that you won't see necessarily in this video is to actually put your own name or signature, your actual signature, on the side of this pen. And as far as I know, I'm the only person that does that in the world, that can provide that and have it permanently part of your pen, so it becomes truly an heirloom to be handed down through the next generations, perhaps even with your name on it, the pen that you've used in your journaling, in your work, in your daily writing. So welcome to the website. I hope you come back and visit with me again. Thank you for watching.